Hey everyone, Dr. Alan Rudolph here again with Dynamic Health Solutions, continuing our set theme on different ways that we can strategies against the excessive stress that's in our world, and different things that we can do to combat that stress. So today we're going to be talking primarily about some sensory components, things that we can use through our eyes, our ears, our nose, different things that can help us to calm down. In particular, the limbic system of your brain, which is where the majority of your emotional aspects come from. And so if we can help to modify and keep that calm and under control, the less likely you are to have increased anxiety, challenges with depression, anger, frustration, all those types of things. It tends to help calm your system down. So the first thing we're going to look at in regards to helping to calm your limbic system down is breathing and very simple breathing exercises. So we're talking about breathing. We're talking about the 3-4-7 system of breathing. So basically what that means is you breathe in on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then count to 7 as you're holding your breath out, and then repeat that. You'll learn as you continue to do that breathing sequence. You'll find it's hard when you first start doing it to hold your breath out that long, but as your body starts to calm down and it doesn't get so panicky about not having the air in such short amounts, because we tend to be very not very deep diaphragmatic breathers. We tend to breathe with the other upper portions of our lungs because we breathe with our neck muscles. We take very short breaths so we don't get as much oxygen into our system as we can. The more oxygen we have in our bodies, the more fuel we have, the more relaxed your system is. It doesn't get into a panic mode. And once again, helps to calm down those limbic areas of your brain. All right, second thing we're going to look at is a sauna. Now there are wet saunas and dry saunas. Both both are advantageous towards helping to calm your system down. It helps with detoxification, helps get some of the toxins that are in your skin to sweat out and be able to decrease the toxic load on your body. Remember, your brain doesn't know the difference between physical, chemical, or emotional stress. It just knows that it's being stressed. So if we can decrease the chemical toxic load, and your body's anxiety centers and those fight or flight responses will tend to calm down, and you can get more into the rest and repair mode and allow your body to heal and stay calm and not get over anxious and excited when it doesn't need to be. Okay. Third thing. Is aromatherapy. And especially we like lavender. Lavender tends to be a very calming smell for the majority of people. But in general, why aromatherapy has such a big impact is of all your senses, your sense of smell is the only one that bypasses your brainstem and goes directly into your limbic system. And so there is a very high emotional response to specific smells. As an example, if you smell the scent of apples, you may instantly think of grandma making apple pie for you, right? You get those warm, fuzzy feelings about being around grandma. The opposite of that might be if you smell a skunk, right? The first thing you want to do is look for where the skunk is and get ready to run, because you know if you get sprayed by one, you're going to be in trouble for a while. So those once again are wired right into your limbic system, so you get those very fast responses based off of what you're smelling. Okay, good. Next would be warm bath. Even better be a warm bath with lavender soap in it. It can have the aromatherapy and the essence of the warm bath there as well. Now, timing is key. You don't want to be sitting in the very warm or hot water for more than 10-15 minutes. And actually, I should have based off of some research like with hot saunas, in hot tubs, those types of things. You want to make sure that your children are not staying in those things for long periods of time, because especially like with a hot tub, a child's body temperature can reach the temperature of the water within 5 minutes. The water temperature of a hot tub is pretty warm, and you don't want to be overheating a child with the potential of causing some injuries to the nervous system and especially their brain. Let's go soothing next one. soothing music. This kind of will depend on personality and personal preferences. Some people like listening to piano music as far as being soothing. Other people like to listen to like string quartets, those types of things. It just once again depends on the person. No, no loud brass music that tends to not be so relaxing. Big orchestras, maybe not so much. Rap music, definitely not. So once again, find something that is soothing and relaxing. Even if it's where you can find nursery rhyme, bedtime types of music with no words, because you don't want to have the words involved with it, because if you start hearing or potentially knowing, if you recognize the song, you'll start singing the song in your head, and that can be something that revs up your system. So try to stay away from things where you necessarily know the words. You just want to sit there and relax to the music. There's always interesting conversations about this one, but yes, napping is good for you. They found through many studies that workers that after noontime take a 10, 15, 20-minute nap are much more productive and focused after lunch than their counterparts who do not take naps. Our body, it's okay. I mean, we talk about, you see in the animal world, you see the animals, they nap throughout the day. I mean, watch a dog. Right, dogs are napping and almost all the day, it seems sometimes, but there's short durations of naps, so it lets their bodies rest and repair and heal and calm themselves down, as opposed to the kind of run and never stop scenarios you run into with us as people today, and never giving our bodies that chance to calm down and settle down and let those anxiety centers level out and not get so revved up all the time. This is a very interesting exercise. It's called multi-sensory awareness exercise. So this would be, as an example, go into you go into a room, or maybe even better, go outside to a park and sit at a park bench and close your eyes and listen to all the different things that you can hear. You'll hear birds chirping, leaves rustling, the wind blowing. All right, and then next, stop with the hearing and pay attention to what things are you smelling. And then, as far as sensory also, what do you feel against your skin? Is the wind blowing? Is it warm out? Is it cold out? Kind of go through step by step all the different sensory sections of your body. So eyes, ears, nose, throat, those things that you can taste, smell, and be in an area and try and see how many of those senses are being stimulated by the environment that you're in. It's a way to make your body and your brain focus on different things in your environment, and it allows it to stay calm and not get so revved up about things that might be irritating or quote unquote scary, so that it wants to get into that fight or flight mode again. Massage, very good to help the body to calm down. Everyone's massage experience is different though. Some people like deep tissue massage, some people like hot rock massage, some people like the soft, less intense massages. You have to find out what works best for you and then be disciplined to have that done. People done once a month, once every 2 weeks, but the massage will definitely help with keeping your body calm. Now, you don't have the time or the capacity or the finances to basically go to a massage therapist. You can do things as simple as take a golf ball or a tennis ball and take your shoes off, put that ball on the floor, and just massage that against the bottom of your foot. That can be relaxing as well. I've also had people where they've taken a tube sock and they stick a tennis ball in the tube sock and they'll throw it over their shoulder and then lean back against the wall and go up and down with that tennis ball and those sore spots in between your shoulder blades. It can help a ton with getting those muscles down, relax, and release the tension that's building in there. Once again, lower your anxiety levels. Now everybody loves this next one. Well, most people, not everybody, but the majority of people like this. Dark chocolate. They have found that there are compounds within dark chocolate that helps to calm and relax your body. It's one of those reasons why people are craving, if their things are having a tough day, what's one of the things people like to do? Go and eat chocolate. Now, when I say chocolate, we're talking the dark chocolate. We're not talking milk chocolate. It's got to be, or white chocolate. It's got to be the darker chocolate. So you go into like a health food section of a store and they'll have the candy bars that are 95 or 98% dark chocolate. Those are the ones you want to eat. Now, there's obviously some bitterness to that, but it's the payoffs of it are okay. And if you like bitter chocolate like me, then you enjoy this particular this particular version or this particular idea of it to help with relieving stress. And the last one, the Symphony of Nature. We found that this artificial environment that we put ourselves into, buildings with electronics and computers and walls and chairs and desks and furniture and all these different items that we've artificially built to have an environment for us to interact with, found it's not very healthy for us. Our human body, our human frame, and our human brain are all designed to be basically outside in nature, moving. And unfortunately, we have moved inside, away from nature, and have stopped moving. So when this happens, your body and your brain starts wondering what's wrong, what's going on, which is going to increase your anxiety centers once again. And if long term this happens, you will become depressed. It's just that's how the system works. It's trying to figure out what's going on. Why are you not in the environment that you're designed to be in? So one way we can once again counteract the stress response is to get outside, even if it's in the city or in town. If you go outside, you still have the potential for hearing nature sounds, birds chirping, leaves rustling. Pay attention to those sounds. But the best thing would be to get out of the city, go to a park, a national park, go hiking, go camping, go any of those things where you can get away from the humdrum and the artificially formed environment that we've had and get ourselves back to the environment that we're designed to be in, and that is nature. All right, so those are the 10 strategies for relieving stress that are, in this case, designed specifically to work on your limbic system, which is once again the emotional centers of your brain. As it turns out, I know we're into March, and I was supposed to get that done in February for Love Your Brain, but guess what? March is brain awareness as far as head injuries and traumas are concerned to the brain. So we get to continue on with the same theme and keep working with finding out ways that we can help keep our brains healthy and help them to thrive. Because folks, you only get one, so you might as well invest in the one that you have as opposed to waiting for it to degenerate and break down and then ask, well, what could I have done? All right, this is Dr. Alan Rudolph at Dynamic Health Solutions. Have a great day.